So far, we have discussed how to generate sound in the timbre section, as well as to tweak those sounds using the parameters available to you also in the timbre section. We have also had a look at some of the intensive filtering options in Harmless. And in this video, we are going to look at using the Unison module to add some body to your sound. For those that do not know what Unison is or does, Unison is generally used to add thickness or body to your sound by splitting it and then applying a slight detuning to one or more of the split sources before being mixed back together. This process of detuning the audio is what results in the appearance of multiple sources and the increased body to the sound. The Unison module in Harmless is activated by telling it how many voices you want the sound to be split into, which is set by the order parameter, up to a maximum of 9 voices. Obviously here, the more voices you have, the thicker the sound will be. But for some sounds, only a few voices will be needed. You can hear a difference as soon as I activated the Unison module and added a few voices. I should add that the more voices you use, the more the hit of your CPU will be, which should not be a problem with most modern CPUs, but something to note if you are working on a large project. There are a few different Unison modes that can be used. They are selected by this drop-down menu. You can choose from the Classic mode, the Uniform mode, or the Blurred mode. Use the pan slide to spread the Unison voices across the stereo field. Larger values, of course, will apply deeper panning to the voices. Use the pitch slide to control the amount of pitch shifting applied to the Unison voices. Larger values will produce a more dominant effect. Use the fade slider to apply variations to the phase of each of the Unison voices. This can help enhance the thickness of the effect as the voices will be out of phase with each other. The pitch and phase parameters can be controlled by variations in the note's velocities by enabling the velocity switch. The variation slider will apply an offset to the LFO position for each voice in the Unison module. We will take a closer look at the LFO in upcoming videos. And that concludes this video on Harmless's Unison module. In the next video, we'll look at Harmless's Phaser module.